Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, all the participants, the third International Conference on Educational Development and Quality Assurance 2020. Please allow me to present my research about with the title Developing Learnability of Disaster Epidemiology and Emergency Response subject through WhatsApp and Google Classroom. First of all, I would like to give a short uh, explanation about the condition, what is happening or still happening right now. Is about the COVID-19, the fallout from COVID-19, continuing advances in digital technology, and intensifying pent-up demand for student-centered learning have combined to present an unprecedented opportunity to transform education across whole system. Uh, Over the last few months, system leaders, educators, students, and families across the globe have demonstrated incredible energy, commitment, and flexibility as they quickly respond to the need to move to remote learning. The subject of epidemiology, disaster, and emergency response studies the implementation of epidemiology in case of emergency and as well as the epidemiology role in analyzing the happening or public health problem in case of both emergency and disaster. There are several problems in the achievement of student learning result in case of both choice and implementation of the learnability method and evaluation of students at the moment. This research is, by the way, using a program, whereas we use a flip class, which is run together with KKNI or CPL expectation and graduation competence of the study program. The course material is already available so far in PowerPoint, ebook, and e-journal. A large number of studies have also recognized the crucial role of mobile technologies in making learning more effective. Notably, traditional methods of tertiary teaching do not necessarily address these issues. For example, lecture-style teaching may promote to a transmissive approach to learning that places students into a role of passivity and limits their cognitive engagement. The great post on why blended learning works spells it all out. Basically, a blended approach ensures that not only is the learner engage more and driving his or her individual learning experience to some degree, but also since different learners have different learning styles, a blended approach is more likely to cater to those varying needs. Of course, there are also numerous benefits for the instructor, instant feedback, and the ability to quickly assess learner performance and needs based on reporting, testing, or quizzing via the learning management system uh, resources. Uh, Methods that we use in this research is we use WhatsApp and Google Classroom as media of the student to study subject of epidemiology and emergency response. Uh, the next steps or the first steps is material preparation. The first thing to be done is searching for material from various reliable sources such as from CDC or for WHO, and some chapters from the English textbook having relation to the subject topic to be given. And the second one is make online class at Google Classroom. In the Google Classroom, where process of class making for uh, subject disaster epidemiology and emergency response, and after the class is set up, and give the class code to the students, and the next procedure is to instruct the students in details through the class already made mention above. The assessment is one of the key to see how much is the student's learning achievement so far. We can do the assessment within an hour or maybe a few hours later, or maybe next days that you can do the assessment by giving them some online quiz, or maybe give them some uh, exam task to see how much their learning achievement of the subject that we already given to the students. And what we also need here from the assessment is also to see uh, how much is progress of the cognitive aspect. Uh, the model of the assessment development is we can do by giving the alternative ones based upon WhatsApp group and Google Classroom, which is accompanied with the evaluation indicators such as a blended learning rubric by synergizing intercognitive, affective, psychomotoric aspect, hard skill, soft skill, uh, as academic norms. Apart from Google Classroom, in maybe I mentioned it in my previous slides, they also use WhatsApp as one of learning media from my student. WhatsApp is also planned to be an application to forward the students' individual assignments, such as a video, field assignment, and critical article analysis from a journal and the others. In WhatsApp, students group also can forwarding the video, slide, or presentation. Targeted will respond with the question one after the other via voice messages. And next is to student will also can forward the individual assignments to be directly forwarded to the lecturer email. Okay. Conclusion about this research is both WhatsApp group and Google Classroom is proof able to develop learning-based learning model. In this case, we use flipped class under an asynchronous uh, techniques. Blended learning integrated with WhatsApp Messenger provides benefits to uh, students, including information and knowledge, are quickly transferable. The case of creating discussion of forums so that social media becomes a positive means of learning. And the third is facilitating a seamless collaboration between educators and students. And the last is the application is free and easy to use. Okay, this is my final slide. Thank you for your attention. Bye bye.